Okay, so I'm laughing because I'm working on my stuff and I'm working on my channeling. Mind you, I've been channeling for the longest time, with clear audience being the first thing that awakened in me, so it's not a big deal. Thing is, I was watching a video about Bashar and how to connect with you guys because I'm working on how to, what he would call hyperconnectivity. And that is where, someone's talking to me and they speak through. I do that all the fucking time. I mean, all the time. And the amount of energies and frequencies and beings that fucking get channeled are crazy. Crazy. So I'm listening to this going, okay, cool. Right? I learn some things about it and write it down. And then I start laughing because there's a speaker and he goes, Bashar talks about how our own best guides are our intuition and these little whisperings, and then I just fucking start fucking laughing. That's where you caught me, because absolutely it's true. Intuitions are our best guides, and we are guided. Like when we like all of a sudden think of something, sometimes that is because our spirit guides are pointing it out in the easiest way for us. Now I'm clairaudient, so I'm laughing because your girl didn't get that. Your girl didn't get that. She got her intuition, and best believe throughout this journey I've had to practice that heavy hard. And not just that, it's ever since I was a kid as well. I've picked up people's energies and I've taken them on my own, and I didn't know that. And as I've gotten better, I've recognized that I'm just extremely hypersensitive to energies. And we're not just talking someone next to me. I'm extremely hypersensitive if someone's above me, across the street from me. You can be a million miles away. Even when I'm not even asleep, I'm just laying in my bed, I end up remote traveling. It's not because I want to, it's just because I do. I'm just hypersensitive, and my energy is just so connected that I kind of get thrown places. Now, I use the word thrown, but that's another aspect of the mind. I don't go anywhere that I don't want to go, that I didn't already plan for within a particular tribe journey, lesson, or just experience. Now, this was just fun to me because I love it, and what I want to do is to be able to put out messages and healing to people who need it, absolutely, and help work with the body to heal the past trauma of just whole lineages of lifetimes. And as I said, I am a dimensional worker, meaning that I don't know what that means, but it means to me that I don't do anything for the sake of one timeline. That's just not possible for me. And I mean, that's just not possible. I work dimensionally and multifaceted. And when I say dimension, I don't mean like one way. I mean all different directions, all different space and times, all different kinds of universal lifetimes, different space dimensions. I'm not kidding. Especially when I speak in light language. When I speak in light language, that shit is automatically dimensional. It could be a lifetime where I just like to use mermaid as an example because it's just closer to me, where you were a mermaid and there is a planet in a space in which that is a life that is being lived right now, and that energy that I'm feeling through you now will work there as well. um, Point, listening to intuition is actually quite important. Anime. um Listening to your intuition is quite important, and your guides do guide you in that way. They definitely guide me in that way. And the stronger you create a foundation of your intuition, the truth is the stronger your spiritual connection becomes. Whether you relate to it the same way that I would is not the issue here. Intuition is something that people can grasp, people can understand, and you don't have to look outside yourself necessarily to really hone it and really own it and see the value in the life that's going to change because of that. Sometimes we don't like to listen to our intuition because it means that we have to stop talking to people that we like. It means we have to leave jobs that we don't want. We have to, or want to. We have to do things that kind of counterproductive to what our mind is like. Oh no, we need to make money, so we have to stay at this job. Oh no, we have to be friendly to have a good relationship with these people that we work with every day, even though your intuition is like, this is not working. This is not working. So a lot of the times we're fighting with our intuition, with our mind, and with the physical reality. Now again, you put yourself in situations that you do for lessons and for learning. And now though is the time to access your intuition and to really push through and really start breaking those walls and patterns that we have created so we can take steps forward. I just love this because it was funny. Because yes, intuition is important, and I've been doing that since I was young. created a life where I've had to have some extremely hard struggles because I wasn't aware of it being intuition. Really, like, the truth is I shut my intuition down. Like, I shut it down because of what I was getting, because it wasn't just that was intuition. I was like, I want to say psychic as a kid, but I would say it was my dreams. Now I don't have dreams because my dreams came true so much, even at the age of, like, in my 30s. I'm more than 30. In my 30s, things have still came true that I dreamed of when I was 9. But I dreamed of something really bad, but at the time so many things came true that I stopped dreaming, and I don't remember my dreams. I didn't stop dreaming. I don't remember them. I try to get them back, but it's not as easier for me. I've shut down the visual parts of my brain, or the spiritual aspect of me doesn't do so much visual as it works with emotion and feeling now. So the point is, though, is that I've always been like that since I was a kid, and I shut down my intuition because of just life, and that was meant to be for a reason. One big, major situation happened where I didn't trust my intuition. I mean, I was dreaming and I never dreamed, and I was able to remember my dreams, not dream, remember my dreams, and I'm never able to do that. All of a sudden, I was, and it was a warning. It was a warning. I knew what the warning was saying, and it wasn't. It was going on weeks on, and I could feel it in my gut, and I could feel it, and I didn't listen, and it turned out to be the worst mistake of my life. Now, mind you, I say that from a 3D standpoint, but from a person who has healed past that and understands that, is actually the breaking point of my journey and how I was able to move forward to this point and go through everything I've gone through. And it was a part of growing into my intuition, because I can tell you, fucking number one, is that the lesson taught me to always, and I mean always, listen to my intuition. So I don't really care how it makes you feel. If I'm talking to you and I get a bad vibe from you that I should stop talking to you, I'll probably stop. I'll let you finish your sentence because I don't want to be rude, but I'm probably going to try and end that conversation, or I'm going to finish the conversation, and then when it's done, I will never talk to you again. I will probably be quite curt and short with you if I need be. The point, though, is that because of that experience, because I learned my lesson to never not listen to my intuition, I always listen to my intuition, and that has only gotten better and more and more. And sometimes that intuition doesn't align with people's thoughts, views, or what's expected. Leaving jobs when you feel like you should, getting up and leaving out of a spot. You need to go to the doctor, but this doctor office doesn't feel good to you. You better make another appointment and see another doctor. Intuition on fleek. Intuition on fleek. I listen to mine. And that's why I left too, because I had to learn a really hard way about listening to my intuition and really honing that. Now, mind you, clear audience, and that was when I started the journey. That was the one that became the first. So now I just get talked to all goddamn day, and people like that. But you see, if you watched my other videos, you know that they just pop in, pop out. For me, I'm an easy access point because I love spirit and I'm just really sensitive. All right, I will stop there and I will talk about that on a different kind of thing. I just wanted to share because I found it interesting.